Now let's just move on further towards the question number 5, which says that a right circular cylinder just encloses a sphere of the radius r. As you can see in this particular figure, it says find the surface area of this sphere and the CSA of the cylinder. So CSA is actually nothing but the curved surface area of the cylinder. So let us suppose if we are just starting with the solution of this particular question. So first of all, as per the given question, it is mentioned to us that the radius of the sphere, is r. It is already given to us that the radius of the sphere is nothing but r. Let us suppose if I am just taking it as nothing but r centimeters. The unit I am taking over here is nothing but centimeters. So the radius of the sphere is r centimeter, and further, first of all we have to calculate the surface area of the sphere. So the surface area of the sphere is actually nothing but is equal to 4 pi r square, and since the radius of the sphere is already r centimeter, so the answer would remain the same, means 4 pi r square centimeter square. This is nothing but the surface area of the sphere. Now let's just talk about the curved surface area of the cylinder. So this is our very first part that we have to calculate. Second one is nothing but we have to calculate the CSA of the cylinder. So first of all, we know that the curved surface area of the cylinder is nothing but 2 pi r h, where h being the height of this particular cylinder. H is nothing but the height of this cylinder. So as you can see, if I'm just talking about its height, so its height would be nothing but 2 times that of the radius, 2 times as that of the radius of the sphere. Because if I'm just talking about the height of the sphere, so it is actually nothing but 2 times the radius of the sphere, which implies that the height of the cylinder, is actually nothing but is equal to r plus r, which is equal to 2 r centimeter. It is 2 r centimeter. Now let's just talk about its radius. Further, the radius of the cylinder would be just same as that of the radius of the sphere. Because if I'm just talking about this figure, let us suppose if I'll just form up this figure. So if this is the sphere, and if I'm talking about this being the cylinder over here, let us suppose if I'm just forming up the figure in such a manner over here. Now as you can see, let us suppose this is the figure that is all related with it. Now as you can see, if I'm just talking about the radius of this one, so its radius would be just same as that of the radius of the sphere. If this is r, then this would also be r. It would also be r. Furthermore, if I'm just talking about its height, so we know that this is nothing but r again, this is nothing but r again. So its height would be nothing but r plus r, which is nothing but is equal to 2r. And again, the radius of the cylinder would be just same as that of the radius of the sphere. So the radius of the cylinder is the radius of the sphere, which is nothing but is equal to r centimeter. So if we are just talking about the CSA of the cylinder, so it is nothing but is equal to 2 pi rh. Let's just plug in the value over here. It is 2 pi r. R is nothing but the same as that of the radius. H is nothing but 2r. So this would be nothing but 4 pi r square centimeter square. And this is nothing but the curved surface area of the cylinder. So hence the answer for this particular question for the very first part is 4 pi r square. For the second part is again 4 pi r square.